Every city got a legend. Somebody who wasn't just known, but remembered. Somebody who didn't just move through the streets, they moved the streets. In Milwaukee, that name is Pimp Snooky. He wasn't just some flashy cat with a mouthpiece. He was a movement, a presence, the kind of man who could shut the block down just by showing up, known for his cars, his clothes, his women, but most of all, his game. But just like every legend, there's a high and there's a hard fall. This is the story of the man behind the name, the rise and fall of Pimp Snooky.
Who is Snooky?
Snooky's my pimp.
Snooky.
And he is the best man.
Here he
I've
is,
ever
the
had.
best pimp, Snooky. What's your first number gonna be?
Well, first number, right?
Welcome to the show.
All right, Jerry.
35th and Center, north side of Milwaukee. That's where it all started. Back then, the city was rough. No handouts, no safety nets. Either you had game or you got played. And Snooky? He had it all. Wasn't no average dude. Even as a youngin', he stood out. Clean, smooth, always 10 steps ahead. He soaked up knowledge fast and flipped it into a lifestyle. Before long, Snooky wasn't just in the game. He was the game.
You know what I'm saying? We consider ourselves entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? We just exploring, you know what I'm saying, the circle, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody had their time to shine.
It's our time.
It's our time, that's
You know
all,
what I'm
man. We charge it all. You dig what I'm saying?
Motherfucking game.
To a bitch. Yeah, pimping. That's all I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? You know, pimp ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, starve for nothing, you dig what I'm saying? You know, he gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? You know, them hoes gonna make sure a pimp, you know what I'm saying, live the way they supposed to live, you know what I'm saying?
Snooky came up quick. Word hit the streets about the way he talked, the way he dressed, how he moved. Pimping was his thing, but it wasn't just about women. It was a mindset. It was control, power, and respect. He kept his circle tight and his style tighter. Furs in the winter, gaiters in the summer, gold chains. Cars candy painted so loud, they turned heads before the music even dropped. You knew when Snooky pulled up. The man had Milwaukee in a chokehold. Some admired him, others feared him, but everybody respected him.
Pimping at you, you dig what I'm saying? You know, but I'm gonna take the bitch, you dig what I'm saying? It's a motherfucking cross-country shit, you dig what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna pop pimping at you, bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Some real pimping, ho. Break your toes, ho. Get away from some pimping, bitch. Follow some directions, ho. You understand? You need some new guides in your motherfucking life, bitch. You understand? You know, ho, drop your hand. Drop your hand when you're looking at a pimp.
Fuck, he got kings and shit on his motherfucking hands. And this nigga all up in my motherfucking ear.
These hoes is misconcepted and misconceived of this shit, you dig what I'm saying? This game is called pimping and hoeing, you dig what I'm saying? You know, pimps up and motherfucking hoes down.
He blowing my hair all in my face, telling me what the fuck he got to say.
Well, motherfucking hoe gon', you understand, go out there and mask for some rations, you dig what I'm saying? And bring it back on to a motherfucking pimp, you dig?
It's like this, like I said. His motherfucking hoes and checks, they sitting there with their motherfucking heads down. He get props for that. He handling his business with his girls and shit. He don't know nothing about this. He trying to come at you. That's what a motherfucking nigga that's supposed to do this, call himself pimping. I ain't mad at him for that.
You know, all these hoes, they got the wrong motherfucking thing to this game, you dig what I'm saying? They need to get with some pimping, you know? So then a hoe would know, you understand what I'm saying? You know, bitch, you understand? You know, bow face hoe, you dig what I'm saying? Drop your motherfucking head, bitch. You's a shadow of a pimp, bitch.
Like I said, at one motherfucking time, I was a nigga like that myself, trying to come up, and it's about trying to constantly come up. He got 2 hoes with him with their head down. I got 3 with me. And you don't have to hold your motherfucking head down unless I say so.
In hot pursuit for a new prostitute.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
what you gotta do?
You know, it's cop and blow, you know
I ain't
what
mad
I'm
at
saying?
you.
You know, but when a hoe sees some pimping, man, you know what I'm saying? Hoe gonna understand it, she gonna smell it, you know what I'm saying? I tell a bitch in a minute, bitch, can you taste it, hoe? You know what I'm saying? Some pimping at you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some real cross-country pimp, you know what I'm saying? Some love me, some hate me, but they all gonna respect some motherfucking, you understand? Cross-country, motherfucking pimping. And when we charge it all to a bitch, for sure.
At his peak, Snooky was a king without a crown. He didn't need no rap deal, no TV time. His name rang off word of mouth alone. People from out of town would slide through just to catch a glimpse. The money was flowing. The streets were watching. And Snooky, he was living like royalty. But the thing about the top, it's lonely, and it never lasts forever. Eventually, the heat caught up. When you shine that bright for too long, the law starts watching. Snooky's moves were too loud, too big to ignore. Charges started stacking. The city wanted him gone. The same name that used to ring bells started showing up on paperwork. Whether it was the system, the snakes in the grass, or just the weight of the life, Snooky's empire started to crumble. The man who once ran the streets had to watch him from behind bars.
The man known as Pimp Snooky is headed to federal prison for decades. Derek Avery, seen in this 1999 movie, was sentenced to 20 years in prison Friday in federal court in Milwaukee. Avery prostituted scores of women and girls in cities from all the way from Milwaukee to Vegas for at least 16 years, some of those girls as young as 14.
Reports indicate that Snooky also subjected his victims to severe forms of abuse, including a method he referred to as the hot treatment. This involved pouring rubbing alcohol on a victim's skin and then igniting it, causing intense pain and fear. Additionally, he employed a cold treatment, where victims were forced to sit in a bathtub filled with ice water for the duration it took a cigarette to burn down. These methods were part of a broader pattern of physical abuse used to control and punish the women and underage girls he exploited in his prostitution ring. But see, real legends don't disappear. Even after the fall, Snooky's name still echoed through the city. You ask an OG in Milwaukee, they gon' tell you. Ain't been another like him. You see traces of Snooky in the way young cats dress, the way they talk, the way they move. Some inherited the flash, but not the foundation. 'Cause Snooky wasn't just about looks, he was about structure, game, discipline. Love him or hate him, one thing's for sure. You can't talk about Milwaukee street history without bringing up Pimp Snooky. Some legends fade, others get passed down. Pimp Snooky left a mark too deep to erase. His story ain't just about money or women. It's about the price of power and the cost of the crown. This was Street Legendz, and this was the rise and fall of Pimp Snooky. Next time, we take it to another city, another name, another story. 'Cause every block got a legend. We just here to tell it.